Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Today we're taking a closer look at the 2016 Infiniti QX50 crossover SUV. It's a vehicle that's been in Infiniti's lineup for some time, previously known as the EX35. Well, for this year, they've given it a refresh in its styling, and it's a little bit longer too. The Infiniti QX50 has been somewhat of an also-ran in the brand's lineup of crossover SUVs, even when it was originally introduced as the Infiniti EX35. This is at least in terms of sales volume, because when it comes to specs and makeup, this midsizer has a lot going for it that still few people are aware of. To start with, it's a rear-wheel drive based crossover sharing its underpinnings and chassis DNA with the brand's sports sedans. That one thing puts the QX50 well ahead of many front drivers in the field and puts it square in the class of the BMW X3 and the Mercedes-Benz GLC. All the fawning aside, Infiniti knew they had to get something done to build value for this wallflower in their showroom. So for 2016, they've noodled the design here and there, added a few inches to its wheelbase, and added more interior features to boot. The extended wheelbase is most noticed in the rear doors and in the rear seat, where passengers now enjoy one of the most generous dimensions in class, with an additional 4.3 inches of legroom and 3.9 inches of knee room. Revised trims and bits also flow through the interior, but there isn't a significant redesign here. There's a host of high-tech infotainment and connectivity features, navigation, Bose audio and the like, all of which are still for the most part options. The big news came to the outside, which starts with a near 1-inch lift in ride height that increases ground clearance and gives it a more SUV-like stance. Styling changes for 2016 include a new front fascia, LED running lights, and a new grille that brings it in line with the rest of the showroom. It still doesn't have the sexy mug that's found on the new Q50 sedan, keeping it somewhat mammal-inspired headlamps. New 19-inch alloy wheels are here, as is a rear-design rear fascia, rear bumper, and they're all wrapped together with new trims down the sills. Motivating the QX50 remains Nissan and Infiniti's award-winning VQ Series 3.7-liter V6 engine. They tell us is the most powerful standard engine in class. It has its roots in the Nissan 370Z and other sports-oriented cars, and indeed is quite powerful at 325 horsepower. It comes mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission with either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. It's nice, but the day the new VR Series 3-liter turbocharged V6 with up to 400 horsepower is brought here will be a very good one indeed. The 2016 QX50 starts at a pretty reasonable $34,950 for the rear-wheel drive model and $35,850 for the all-wheel drive. Option packages are really where the price tag will take you well up into the mid-40,000s though. Even in the mid-40,000s fully loaded, this vehicle still signs in quite a bit less than some of its competitors out there, the Mercedes-Benz and the BMW. You can spend quite a bit more there. That said, I hope to bring a more detailed review of this car when I actually get to drive one, which should be very soon. Until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive one, sometimes two vehicles every week. Plus, we have a video like this almost every other day. There's always something new. So stay tuned.